Today in this video we are going to learn about the human tissues. So what are tissues means? A tissue is a group of similar cells that work together to perform a specific function. In the human body, cells are specialized for different tasks, and when similar cells group together for a common purpose, they form the tissues. So here there are mainly four types of tissues in the human body like epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue and nervous tissues. So these tissues are the building blocks of all organs and the organ systems here. Let us see all the tissues and first start with the epithelial tissue. The function of this epithelial tissue is to cover the body surfaces, both the external and the internal ones. So here they mainly lines the organs, cavities and the tubes. They are mainly involved in the protection, absorption, secretion and excretion processes. Okay. So coming to the structure of this tissue means it has a tightly packed cells with a very little intracellular spaces. There is no blood vessels depending on nearby connective tissues for the nutrients here, and they are attached to the basement membranes. Just observe the diagram of the epithelial tissue here. It has some sort of a basement membrane at the bottom. Over the basement membrane the cells are arranged to form the tissue structure. Okay, so based on the layers, these tissues are divided into two types. The first one is the simple epithelium and stratified epithelium. In case of simple epithelium, it has a single layer of the cells and allows mainly for the absorption and the secretion processes. And second one is the stratified epithelium. These are the multi-layer cells which mainly provides the protection. Okay, and based on the cell shape, these epithelial tissues are divided into six types actually. What are those means? Simple squamous epithelial tissues, simple cuboidal tissue, simple columnar tissue, ciliated epithelium, stratified squamous epithelial tissues and glandular epithelial tissues. Okay, let us see one by one clearly. First start with the simple squamous epithelial tissue. So first start with the simple squamous epithelial tissue. Coming to the structure of this tissue, it has a flat and a thin cells which are arranged on the basement membrane. Coming to the location, it is mainly located at the alveoli and the blood vessels. So alveoli is nothing but a part in the lungs which is mainly used for the gases exchange process. So that is itself it's the function for these tissues, that is it is mainly used for the gases exchange and filtration processes. So here the function of the tissue is mainly depends upon the location here where it is located. So and next tissue is the simple cuboidal tissue. Here coming to the structure, it has a cube shaped cells. While observing the diagram here, it has some cells which are in cube shaped ones, and coming to the location, they are mainly present in the kidney tubules and the glands. Okay, function, it is mainly used for the absorption and secretion processes. As I already told, the function is mainly depends on the location of the tissue here, as these tissues are mainly present at the kidney tubules, so it is used for the absorption and secretion processes. Okay, and next one is the simple columnar tissues. Coming to the structure, it has a tall and a rectangular cells which are arranged in a columns on the basement membrane here. So observing the diagram clearly how these cells are arranged, and coming to the location, these are mainly present in the lining of the stomach and the intestines. Coming to the function, it is mainly used for the absorption and secretion processes, as these tissues are located in the linings of the stomach and the intestines, so it is mainly used for absorption and secretion processes. And next one is the ciliated epithelium tissues. So coming to the structure, it has combination of both columnar plus cilia. What is this cilia means? Cilia is a hair-like striations which are mainly present on the cells. Okay, These are mainly located in the respiratory tract and fallopian tubules. The function of this tissue is mainly used for the movement of the mucosa or the eggs. And next one is the stratified squamous epithelial tissue. In this tissue, coming to the structure, it has many layers of flat cells. Okay, there is no certain sort of arrangement. Here the cells are irregularly arranged in many layers over the basement membrane here. So observe the diagram. And coming to the location, it is mainly located in the skin, mouth and esophagus. So as this is present in the mouth, so obviously it is mainly used for protection from the friction. Okay, so that is itself, it is the function. And coming to the glandular epithelial tissue, it is has some specialized cells which are mainly located in the salivary and the sweat glands. So as a result, it is mainly used for the secretion of the hormones and some enzymes which are helpful for the digestion now. Okay. And next type of tissue is the connective tissues. So what is the function of this tissue means? It mainly connects and supports other tissues and organs. Okay, that is the main function. The name itself indicates connectivity. So as a result, it will connect the tissues and some organs. Okay, so it mainly provides the strength, flexibility and transportation. Okay, coming to the structure, it has a fewer cells, more extracellular matrices, a mix of fibers and a ground substances. So often contains some fibers like collagens and elastic fibers like that. So coming to the types, it has so many types like aerolar tissues, adipose tissues, dense connective tissues, cartilage, bone and blood. So blood is also a tissue, that is a fluid tissue. Okay, we will see one by one clearly. First start with the aerolar tissues. These aerolar tissues are the loose connective tissues which are mainly located under the skin between the organs. It is mainly used to bind the skin to muscles and support the organs. So observe the diagram here. And next one is the adipose tissue. It is a fat storing tissue which is mainly located under the skin around the organs. Which is mainly used for insulation and energy storage purposes. And next one is the dense connective tissue. It has a tough collagen rich substances which is mainly located in the tendons and the ligaments. What is this tendon means? Muscle to bone connection, and ligament means bone to bone connection. Okay, what is the purpose of this tissue means? To give support and attachment. Okay, and next one is the cartilage. So it is a firm and a flexible tissues which is mainly located in the ears, nose and the joints. The main function of this tissue is to shock absorption and shapes. Okay, and next one is the bone. So bone is also a tissue, that is the hardest connective tissue which mainly located on the skeleton, and which gives a structure, support and blood cell protection. And next one is the blood. So blood is a fluid tissue, I already told that. So the location of blood is mainly it circulates through the vessels. Okay, and the function of it is transportation of the oxygen, nutrients and waste materials in the body. Okay, so this is all about the connective tissue. And next one is the muscular tissues. So what is the function of this muscular tissue means? It mainly responsible for movements of the body and the internal organs. Okay, it is made up of an elongated cells called muscular fibers, and muscle fibers are the contact and relaxation processes. As it is a muscle, so there will be definitely a contacting and relaxing processes will be there for the muscles. Okay, that is certain sort of movement is there for the muscles. Okay, so coming to the types, it has mainly three types of muscles are there, that is the skeletal muscles, smooth muscles and cardiac muscles. So coming to the appearance of the skeletal muscle, it is a striated and multinucleated, and it has some sort of voluntary control, and it is mainly located on attachment to the bones. The main function of the skeletal muscle is for body movements. And next one is the smooth muscle. It is a non-striated one, and the control cat type is involuntary one. So here the location, the where it is located means the walls of the hollow organs like stomach, intestines, and blood vessels. So as it is a involuntary muscle, so the movements are not in control here. And coming to the function, it is mainly used for the movements of the substances inside the body. And next one is the cardiac muscles. So these are the straighter and branched one. Uh, the control is involuntary here, and they are mainly located in the heart, which is mainly used for pumps bloods, which is mainly used for pumping the blood. As it is a cardiac muscle, it is obviously located in the heart and used for pumping of blood. Okay, so observe the diagram. Clear cut diagram is here. The differences between these three muscles like skeletal, smooth, and cardiac. So observe the diagram clearly. And next one is the nervous tissue. The main function of this tissue is to receive, processes, and transmits the electrical signals, that is nerve impulses, which mainly controls and coordinated by the body activities here. And coming to the structure, which is mainly made up of neurons, that is the nerve cells, and neuralgias, that is the supporting cells. Okay, first we will see about the neuron structure. It has mainly three parts, that is the cell body, dendrites, and axons. So observe the diagram of the nerve cell here. It has a cell body that mainly contains the nucleus, and the dendrites, which mainly receives impulses from other cells, and the axon transmit the impulses away to the neurons or muscles here. Okay, so this is about the nerve cell, which is mainly present in the brain, spinal cord, and nerves. Okay, so that is the location of the nerve tissues. So this is all about the human tissues. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos.